Alright folks, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of primitive technology with a high-stakes twist. I'm going to attempt to forge some stone weapons, but I'm not just battling the elements, I'm being hunted by the brutal forces of nature itself. Think of it as a real-life survival game, where the stakes are high and every decision matters. First things first, we need some raw materials. I've chosen this area because of the abundance of suitable stone. The key here is to find the right kind of rock, something that can be shaped, sharpened, and will hold an edge. I'm looking for a fine-grained stone like flint or chert if I can find it, but any hard, dense stone will do in a pinch. The challenge is, nature isn't exactly cooperating. The wind is picking up and I can already feel a storm brewing. I need to be quick. Okay, time to get to work. The basic process involves finding a good-sized stone and then using a harder stone to strike it carefully, chipping away flakes until I get the desired shape. This is where patience is key. One wrong move and the whole thing can shatter. I'm aiming for a few different tools. A basic hand axe for chopping, maybe some arrowheads for defense, and if I'm lucky, a spearhead. Each one takes time and every minute counts. As I work, the storm intensifies. The wind howls and the rain starts to fall. Visibility drops and the temperature plummets. This is exactly the kind of scenario I wanted to avoid, and it's making things incredibly difficult. I have to find shelter and fast. But I don't want to stop working on my weapons, because they might be all I have to survive the night. I managed to find a small overhang beneath some large rocks, which is slightly better than nothing, but it won't hold up to this weather for long. I gather some dry leaves and branches to try to build a fire, but they are all wet. So I will need to be quick, or this will not work. Without fire, the night will be brutal. And without weapons, I'm defenseless. Hours pass. The storm rages on. I keep chipping away at the stone, trying to ignore the cold and the driving rain. Finally, after what feels like an eternity, I have something resembling a hand axe. It's not perfect, but it will do. I managed to get a small fire going. The warmth feels incredible, and it gives me a much-needed boost of morale. I know this is not going to last all night, so I keep working. I managed to make a few crude arrowheads and a spearhead. It's a race against time, and I need to do more. I spend the rest of the daylight hours focusing on my defense. I will try to make a small barrier to stop the wind and the rain. Night falls. The storm has not let up, but I have a small fire going, and I am armed. The forest comes alive with sounds, and I am hyper-aware of every rustle and snap. I know there are predators out there, and I have to be ready.